In 1984, I was running for election to the United States Congress, and two very prominent political consultants, so I never could have afforded to give me advice, liked me, so they took me aside and told me they were going to give me some good pieces of advice that would help me in my campaign. So they told me two things, and the second one was the one that presented more of the issue. But the first one caused me a lot of problems. They said, one way to have impact is to put as much of your money as you can, of your own money, into the campaign. That will show that you're serious about running. It will help enhance your report to the Federal Elections Commission and is likely to attract other money. So you should put as much of your own money in as early as you can, and that will help. And I did that. What they neglected to tell me is I should have put it in as a loan, and then it could have been repaid to me. So instead of traveling around the world for the next few years, I had invested in my own campaign, and that was bad advice. But the second point that raised the ethical issue was that they said to me that I should try to get people to give me contributions as much as possible in cash. To which I responded, well, the Federal Election Commission says you can't take more than $100 in cash from any person. And they winked at me and nodded and laughed and said, well, no one will really keep track of that, and people like you will be willing to give you more money in cash. And what you should do with it is take that money and put it aside someplace till near the end of the campaign, because in the last week and last few days, you want to have walking around money to try to bring out the people and to reward the people you need to get elected. So that was clearly not only unethical but illegal advice, and I rejected it and didn't do it. I mean, it wasn't a huge challenge for me because there's no way I was going to do that. Subsequently, both those guys went to jail, not because of my case, because they evidently were giving that kind of advice to other people as well. Part of what gives politics a bad name.